So hi, my name is Black Rose, and I'm new to YouTube. So a game I got for y'all is called Call of Cthulhu. I don't know if that's how you say it. Please don't hold that against me. But let's jump into it. So I had played this before, but I'm pretty sure I missed a few things, so I'm just gonna start over. Alright. Chapter 1, Pierce Investigation Agency of Boston. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Okay. Damn, Pierce, you about to get evicted? That's dark. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who is in coldness and consane to the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. It's cold over here, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Even though I'm used to it, it's cold. So I won't lie, this does remind me of Amnesia a little bit, because you got the crouch and then you got the, like, as though you're peeking from the corner. Yeah, I'm not liking that. That only tells me this is gonna be one of those games where you have to run from the monster and not fight back, and I hate that. Let me look over here. Okay. Nothing. Alright. Okay. Just a brief question. If this doesn't look like the dark version of sushi, you know how y'all have that little sashimi and those raw sushi and your little California rolls, which, yeah, this is where it comes from. How do you feel knowing this fish is just hanging on a hook? Shit, I'm still gonna eat it though. Sushi's good. Yeah, I know how to crouch. Take that. Go over here. The one thing I hate is the fact that they give you tools and you can't fight. You can only use them for this certain thing and then they're gone. Like, I get it's used for cutting chains, but you know, it can also be used for cutting other things. If you get my drift. Oh, snap. Look at me running into walls. There we go. Alright. Listen. I know somebody's in the... What the fuck?
Fate inescapably draws you on.
Sir, what you're not going to do is whisper in a dark and sudden tone right up against my ear. Got some chills. But yeah, anyway, I know somebody's gonna say you don't have to cut both chains, but you never know, okay? Like I said, I'm pretty sure I missed a few things, and I just want to make sure.
What a putrid offering.
I mean, it's your place. Shoot, why don't you do a few cleanup? I mean, dang. Coronavirus 2020. Okay, I'm sorry, but I ain't trying to end up like that one dude off of Outlast. I'm pretty sure that fool got at least 10 different diseases. But no lie though, I'm sorry. I know it's your spouse, you got a wife and everything, but
Don't fight.
death do us part.
You have been chosen.
Chosen for what? Man, let me get out of here before.
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Again, if I shoot somebody and they don't go down, I'm out. I'm booking it. I'm not just gonna stand there. I'm leaving. I'm gonna. Ow! I hurt my foot. Ah!
I hate whiskey.
That's all you can say. Can you imagine having a dream, a nightmare like that, and the first thing the first thing that comes out of your mouth is, I hate whiskey. Man, if you don't look around your office.
I wonder why I still take these things.
So, just off rip, since I've been through at least this section, I won't linger on the information because I already read it. So, if you want to read, just pause the video.
Lost battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Actually has a little upbeat to it. I remember one of those like olden cartoons from like the 1930s.
I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
So meaning your agency sucks. Hey.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
That's gotta... Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That's gotta hurt. That's like the same with like a wife and her husband comes to, or boyfriend comes to them and says, baby, I don't know what to tell you this, but I'm gay. Like, no, honey, he didn't run off with the whole woman. He ran off with the whole man. Oh, that's not funny, but yeah, I mean, I can only I know that's gotta hurt, since, you know, it makes you just like, dang, what did I do? What did I do wrong? But yeah, all I gotta say is just come clean. Instead of just living in a relationship of lies, just come out. Alright, if you're into the other side of the rainbow, shoot, go get your Kit Kat or your Snicker bars or whatever candy you're into. You hear what I'm saying? Anyway.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Dang, it's
I should get rid of all this stuff. Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Okay. Okay. Also, I'm kind of doing this for in case you want to pause, and that way I'm not going too fast, so it makes it a little easy for y'all. Oh snap! Here we go. Oh, here we go. Alright. Couldn't expect it before. This will affect your destiny. I mean, in a good way or in a bad way? I mean, as long as we... Interesting. Okay, that's enough of that. Fuck! I'm sorry, y'all. Just so you know, I don't cuss like that. I'll try to refrain. Just...
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Okay. So. Okay. I know my strength is good. Physical base good. Oh.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I know that's right.
I'm coming.
Oh, I just hate when people just want to catch an attitude just because. Ooh.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Listen, you came to me.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen
No.
Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even
Oh.
you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband,
I mean, it won't be the
and
first
Simon, my
time.
grandson.
I
Her
can't
wife
do anything
went off
for
on the
a
deep
woman
end
who
and
is
killed
already
her
dead.
family.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
But not bad. So I'm kind of curious who did sketch all of this, considering they got Sarah looking like she's over her shoulder while the other ones... I don't know what I'm saying. Okay. Okay.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
I like how he's
No.
looking like...
Sarah had visions.
Are you serious?
Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must
Enigmatic?
find out the
I gotta
truth
look with
about
that.
her
I
life
gotta look that up.
and death.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down.
That's what's up.
I'm on your side. Let's sum things up.
That's a true
An
parent.
artist dies
It's like
with
no
her
matter
family
what,
in a house fire.
they know their
Your
child. They
only
know their
clue
child.
Is a sort of
Even when
Marjorie
everyone else
Payne
say like,
sent
oh,
from
well, maybe
Darkwater
she ran,
right
like, no,
before her
I
death,
know my daughter, I
Correct.
know my son. They wouldn't
And
just
the
run
rumors
off.
about her supposed folly.
That's what's up.
which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You will be handsomely
What's his name?
compensated.
Stephen? Okay, Stephen
All right.
Webster.
I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater.
You go ahead,
for the
Webster.
death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
See, you didn't have to
Something's
say it
brewing.
like that. Okay, you
But
could
it's
have
not
just
like I
said
have a
good
choice.
day, good luck.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this
Be
island in there.
careful. Oh, I'm sorry. I keep tapping on like it's Friday the 13th. Okay. So next we will be getting into chapter 2. Since chapter 1 was short, I will combine these two. So, chapter 2, Darkwater Port. Pierce took the Hawkins case, the curse of the artist accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father disturbed painting. On the shipping label, the address of the warehouse set on the docks of the island, Darkwater. The place seems to be a starting point for Pierce's investigation. Chapter 2. Evil. I don't know if y'all can hear the wind out there, but it's windy over here in Texas. Or at least where I'm at. I don't know if it's windy where y'all are. Oh, by the way, I love food, so don't be surprised you see me eating something. But this isn't an SMR, so I'll try to eat less. I'm not gonna lie. I think the graphics are good. I mean, I'm not expertise on or an expert on games, but to me, the graphics look good. Give it like an ominous, mysterious glow to it. But I will say this: I don't know if I mentioned this, but I do love games with an engaging story behind it. It keeps me interested. But though that does not mean that I'm not gonna be interested in any other games. I'm also into like Dauntless, Terra, like any action games as well. And if you have any hard games you want to see me play or try out, please do. Please list it on the comments below. Like I said, I'm new to YouTube and everything, so if you want to give me any advice or anything I need to know, please do. Please. Don't leave me drowning.
We're almost there.
I ain't gonna lie, why did he say it like that? Like this is the last time I will see you. Last stop. I can't even copy his voice. But real quick, does Pierce remind you of any other name besides Pierce? He reminds me of a Logan. I don't know why. Maybe this was just a facial. It's
Stay
cold.
on
I'm
board.
shaking. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like shaking.
There's guys coming to unload.
Ooh.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
Okay, his first name's
So,
Edward.
what wind
See,
brought you?
I'm gonna call you Logan
Does the Hawkins
until
case
somebody
mean anything to you?
below gives me like a better name.
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman. And a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
So, hear me out, guys. I didn't know what this was. I thought this was a great white shark.
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
Until, like, over here it looks like a great white shark until you get... Excuse me? Oh, excuse me.
Can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
Okay, I can't. Well, on the other side, it's clearly a killer whale.
Pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Bradley.
They seem to be very agitated about a dead animal.
You're telling me? These fools think that putting the whale back in the water will bring about the end of the world.
They're superstitious.
If only you knew.
Aren't we all?
They only listen to Captain Fitzroy.
Shoot, I know I am. After what 2020 brought.
And you.
I'm scared
What brings
that
you to
something
our
like that might just happen.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
I like you, so I'll be frank with you. Don't go near the place. Don't try to get in.
Why?
Because I told you so. Learn to accept some friendly advice. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody...
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Okay. So,
Don't put that
dang.
beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Okay. I don't know how I missed this the first time, but there we go.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
So we're basically in a year where, you know, where the 18th Amendment, I think, is it 18th Amendment? Listen, it's been a while since I've been in history, but yeah, the 18th Amendment came in where it made alcohol illegal. You know, you had like the moonshine, everyone smuggling alcohol left and right. See, I know a little bit about my history. Just a little bit. Okay, you don't gotta do all that. Really? Nasty.
Hey, be careful.
I love Pierce.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Okay. I remember I did that. Okay, so last time I made a no-no and it cost me, so let me choose something else. I chose this and let's just say my throat was quenched.
That guy was looking for trouble. So choose your camp if you don't want the same treatment.
Hey, buddy, I don't want any trouble.
So serve me a drink.
Just to make things clear, only regulars can run up and tab. Others pay.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
See, before you get information, especially at a bar, it's best to at least order a drink. Cause I mean, let's be honest. You basically paying for their service.
I think we'll
that
get
includes
along well.
their information. Okay. See? He was happy. This will affect your destiny. Oh my goodness. That always make me nervous when they say that. Like, what? I'm not gonna... Oh.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Okay.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I mean, maybe.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
I mean,
so they made you feel
the world is full of different artists who view the world
differently.
differently.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
And do their work. That's what they reveal.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Is that all? Oh, okay. I said that couldn't be all.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night.
Yeah.
Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Remember, I know where you live. Let me stop. Okay.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Like I said, I'm not reading all this because I read it before. So if y'all want to pause to read it, yeah, happy to do so.
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
Laughed.
My God.
Don't judge me, okay? You would be interested too what they're saying. Plus, if you didn't want me to eavesdrop, then don't speak so loudly.
She would get us into trouble.
I know.
nightmares, can hear things and voices whispering, will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
I don't lie. The lighting on everything, the audio. Mwah. See. Hey, let me get into the mix.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our
Young
life.
man, isn't he like? Isn't Pierce
Where's
like
the
the same
proof?
age of all three of
We're
y'all?
the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
How old is Pierce? Cause he has to be the same age, like that's all three of them, right? Maybe.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
And just like that. See? Like I said, if you don't want people eavesdropping, then talk, like, just talk low. I mean, you're across from each other. My parents do the exact same thing. They get mad when I eavesdrop on them. I'm like, listen, I'm upstairs. You're downstairs. If I can hear your conversation while I'm upstairs, even with the door closed, what does that tell you? Alright. Hello. I ain't gonna lie, I don't like her. And y'all gonna see why.
What you looking at, stranger?
I'm just passing by. Sorry.
Let me drink, stranger.
Okay. Okay. You know, I'll never understand. I don't know. You know what? I'm just gonna assume it's that time of the month. Okay? I get it. You don't want to be bothered. Can I not close this? Okay. Let's see. Wasn't there somebody by the window? I saw somebody by the window. Can I talk to you? Okay, can't talk to you. Can I talk to you? No. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just checking. Can I?
You bilge rats don't scare me.
What did he call us just now?
There's nothing for you
I
here
said you were
either.
a bilge rat.
Beat it.
And even a poxed limpet. You think we don't know what you're doing? Hidden in the fog?
I'll shut up your big mouth once and for all.
Optimistic. Are you stupid or what?
Okay. Alright, let's go see the captain.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
I just want to look around, cause
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got
I know
to say about this
that
woman, Cat.
sometimes if you just go to straight to the main item, it leads you to like the next event, and you just miss out on everything else. So I want to make sure I got everything. Plus, I don't want anyone
Fishing
who probably play this game probably like,
There was some rust removed.
Rose, you're missing something. Plus, I looked it up a little bit,
A
but
souvenir from a more prosperous era.
I know that
I guess this blackboard
certain
hasn't been
things
wiped
can
for more
unlock
than
like
7
certain
years.
information that can help progress on your investigation.
A Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Anyone out there, I just need to know, does this affect your like medical like that one little wheel that has like the medical strength and everything? I just want to know, does this affect in any way, or is it just something just to look at? Okay, so it does help. Hold on, let me look. Hold on. Oh, okay. Let me show that again. Okay. Charles Hawkins. Okay, yep. Yep. What? Oh, yeah. The husband of Sarah. Yep. Sarah herself. Roy. I ain't gonna lie, that gotta suck. Imagine being his age and your life just cut short. I mean, I can remember when I was 11. You don't be thinking of death. You know, you be thinking of the next cartoon, like Looney Tunes, and going outside. Or the next game coming out. Okay. Oh. Okay. Alright. Why does this remind me of one of those, like, I don't know if it was at elementary. I don't know if y'all ever had that school that be having like a chalkboard. I was so tempted to just write all over it, but knowing the good kid I was, I didn't. I sometimes regret not taking risks like that. Cause looking back on it, I feel like I had a boring childhood a little bit.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Okay. Nothing in the back. Okay. Alright.
What a macabre souvenir.
Don't get me started. Let me go down here. Okay. I think I got everything. Yep. Got everything.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Okay. Okay. Anything. Oh wow, I could have just walked. Okay, instead of taking. Okay. Interesting.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights of the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why.
I can
I
forgive
don't
a good
remember
idea.
having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious
Okay,
folk.
so I assume some of these questions I was supposed to like come to him for before going like into the bar.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
See, this is why I say, and this is why you won't catch me in the ocean. Because, listen, I don't know what the ocean holds. There has yet to be a record that we found everything in the ocean. We right now have people still discovering creatures or any other things in the ocean. For all I know, that whole ocean holds a giant, holds the Kraken or whatever, or Megalodon. I'll keep my behind right on land, thank you. Right here.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You
Right?
think we should have kept it?
To look into the
I
real cause of
mean-
its death, at least. I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I'm good.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Ooh, and I gained a point. I'm gonna hold off. I'm not gonna spend each point because I haven't yet decided.
Cops, they can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah?
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You can't understand.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse...
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
I feel like I forgot something.
There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast
No,
back
no,
in
no,
the
no, no,
water,
no.
you
I couldn't
shyster.
have forgot
You're
something.
crazy.
No, 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 I didn't. Okay. Whew, had to think for a moment. Woo, okay. Okay, so we're back. So when I was recording, I discovered that only a portion wasn't recorded, so I had to I had to do the thing over again until I got to this certain point. But this shack basically I wasn't able to open it because my pick broke, but this time I was able to open it. So let's see what we find. What the?
Hello, old friend.
Okay. Spots. Make sure, is that really everything? Is that really everything? Okay, interesting. I thought it would be something else. Okay, whatever. If anybody could tell me how to get rid of this lighter, to put it away, please do. Because I have no idea how to put this lighter up. And I feel like it's gonna come back to haunt me.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Yeah, because the last thing I want is to be hiding from a monster or whatever, and they're able to find me because of my lighter. Is there seriously nothing else in here? That's so weird. I thought there'd be something else. Whatever. Whatever. Anywho.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
How can I be the one who defaced your saint?
Exactly.
I've just come ashore, you idiots.
That's true. We're as drunk as lords.
You bet. You could have gone by without us seeing you.
Do not rile me. You can hardly stand up.
He's right.
We're no match. For the moment. We're annoyed. It's understandable.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait,
think about it. It's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Dark Water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan.
It seems like everybody in this town
and fishermen like us
all got attitude. I mean, dang. I mean, I get it. You got a stranger who's poking around, but still, does it hurt to show a little bit of kindness? Just a little, please.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
But I mean, where's the kitchen? Where's the living room? Where's the bedroom? Where's the bath? You know what? Y'all do you. I don't even want to know.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Hey, you do you.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Man, I really need to know how to get rid of this lighter.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even, and don't go looking there.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you
Hey, don't get twisted. Stilettos can be used as a weapon too. All you gotta do is just take that one little pointy end and Don't ask me how I know that. Okay, I just know.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Wait, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's gonna be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
Now, we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Sir! Sir! I mean, dang! You know, I'll never understand. There must be something in the water, something in the liquor. I don't know. But it be making everybody angry. You know, that's why some of y'all be looking, got so much wrinkles.
went to see the statue of St. Brenda.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
Dang, excuse me. What does it look like? That's a lot.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Great. Can we please get rid of this lighter? Oh,
Well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
I have an offer that could interest you.
Okay.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Look what I've got.
You're a good guy, you. Follow me.
Oh, well, at least that bottle came in handy.
Cheers, you jackass.
Oof, I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
Say that again. I hope for your sake that I didn't hear it.
No, it's not what you think.
Let's see. Perfect. Oh, this place stinks.
Interesting.
What is the connection between this place
Okay.
and Sarah Hawkins' case?
So before, I couldn't open the lock, and when you left, that's when Cat wants to shows up. And of course, we're going on this altercation, and put it short, I gave her a black eye. Now, here y'all go in the comments. No, I do not condone violence, but in this case, I felt like if I didn't attack her, I was gonna be the one hurting. But it seems like here, it's not the case. This game probably has like multiple endings, which is multiple choices. So it's definitely clear that you have to be careful what you say, because it does unlock more information or less information, and
These
probably
painkillers
affects
were
your relationship with
prescribed 3
each
months ago.
character you meet.
Someone has been taking them since the time of the Hawkins death.
But this game is definitely
It smells as bad as it looks.
it's definitely a bunch of loopholes in it, because just because you click on something, even if it's the same answer, there's no guarantee it will be like the same reaction.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
I'm sorry guys, if y'all see me like shaking, it's because I'm like above the air vent, so all that cold air is like rushing above me. Let's see.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
So we're not gonna talk about the figure that's like below us. Okay. So we're not gonna talk about how we can just see all this, as though we got like inhuman sense or something. Okay. Interesting.
What happened here?
Well, seems like someone got angry and smashed the mirror. Though I didn't notice this the first time that this were blade bandages. And I definitely missed a few things, because I didn't notice this, and I didn't notice this. Or the bottles either. So I just went straight for the painting, and then it just automatically put me on the main objective. Okay, so I think that's everything. Making sure.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Okay. So let's leave. Guess that's everything.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! You again. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Look around you. Someone has settled in here. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I get it. Can we go to the
So
mansion?
she's the one that did that.
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Don't worry, I got my eye on you too.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Why is the music building up like this?
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Okay. So, okay. So, why did they zoom in on it like as though it was some episode from Scooby-Doo where you have the creepy mansion, and as they zoom up, it's on top of this one rocky hill, and then there's thunder and lightning. But golly. So that is chapter 1 and 2. I might have chapter 3 out at the same time. I'm not sure. But we have met some interesting characters. We met James, the captain, who seems to know more about the port and everything. We met Roy, who clearly wouldn't give me a drink, even though clearly I wasn't the one that started the whole drama. We met Bradley, who looks like he could use a donut or two, and seems to know a lot about the Hawkins case. I mean, it's clear that he must have been one of the officers. We also met Kat. I'm not sure about Kat. Like I said, but when I met her in the other one that sadly didn't get recorded, I don't know. She just seems like the type that would, you like her 1 minute and you don't. But I don't know. Maybe she'll be an ally down the road as we go into this. But I will say this. So far, we have Stefan, the father of Sarah, who was told that his daughter, okay, we know his daughter died in the mansion in a fire that said that she supposedly started. It killed her husband Charles and their son. Of course, the father don't believe this, and we know Sarah clearly is a painter. She saw visions, and whatever she likely saw, she painted. Which is what, and now we have two paintings, one that was sent to her father, while the other one was sent into a warehouse. Both paintings which were missing at the mansion. So clearly something's going on in Hawkins mansion, and we're about to get into it. Thank you all for watching. Like I said, if you have any tips regarding, since I'm new to YouTube, or any games that you would like me to see, please let me know. Please, because I like this. Really does set the mood, and of course, it is that time of the month. But without further ado, I thank you all, and